Morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, and I'm here outside the Ada County Courthouse. As you can see, I'm Nate Eaton, and it is a beautiful spring day here. It is so nice. The weather was great yesterday. The weather is great again today, although I hear we're getting some rain a bit later. I hope you can hear me. I tried to step away from the traffic to give you a brief update on where we are at today. I'm going to keep walking, actually, so that I can be away from these cars. So we need 50 prospective jurors in order for the voir dire portion of the trial to stop. We are at 20. On the first day, they found 16 potentials for the pool, and yesterday they had 4, and that's where we're at. So we're at 20 total. So the question I have for you, do you think we'll hit 50 today? If they bring in 2 groups of 16, and every single one of those advances, that gets us to 52. That's high hopes, because out of the group of 14 yesterday, only 4 advanced. They only had 14 because 2 jurors didn't show up. So we're expecting at least one more group today of 16, possibly 2. We'll see how quickly they go through this process. Once they have those 50 jurors picked, then they go through, and the defense and the prosecutors can do preemptory strikes, basically just strike them, say no, 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 and then they'll get down to 18, and then we have a jury, and then opening statements will begin. So we'll see if it happens. I don't think it's going to happen today. Hopefully, maybe by Friday. Things are moving pretty quick, but a lot of people in Ada County have heard about this case, and that's why they're not being allowed on the jury, because they've watched media, or they heard about the other trial or whatnot. Someone's asking if there's a chance Lori could be a witness. Well, there's always a chance, but I would say it's highly, highly, highly unlikely. I do not see them bringing Lori Vallow here to testify. They didn't bring in Chad Daybell to testify. They're co-conspirators in these murder cases, so I guess if Lori wanted to flip on her husband, but really, what's in it for her? She's serving 3 life sentences. I don't think it would help her in Arizona. It may have, if she had copped a plea with the prosecutors beforehand, maybe she would have, but she didn't. So I don't know. Someone else is asking if Chad Daybell will testify. I don't know if we'll see that either. It would be fascinating. Lori Vallow didn't testify, and they didn't know up until that last day when it was time for the defense to put on witness, as I'm told that she had gone back and forth the whole time on whether she was going to testify or not, and she didn't. But she did speak at her sentencing hearing, and you may remember that. If you haven't seen it, go to our YouTube channel and watch it, because it was memorable, where she talked all about how Jesus understands her and knows her heart, and Tammy Daybell's her good friend, and it was memorable, as I said. So the court will begin at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, yesterday we were delayed a little bit, well, a lot, by 30 minutes, because 2 of the jurors didn't show up. Right now it's 8:20 in the morning here, Mountain Daylight Time, and I'm going to head inside in just a second, go up to the courtroom. We'll start the live stream at eastidahonews.com and here on my Facebook page, or East Idaho News Facebook, around 8:45, so you can watch. I would imagine Kay would testify. Lori is asking. Kay was the first witness at Lori Vallow's trial, so she will likely be a witness here. And there's also, the witness list is sealed, so we don't know who all of the witnesses are, but at Lori Vallow's trial, 59 people testified. There were 59 witnesses on there. So, and a couple of them testified twice, a couple of the detectives and whatnot. So yeah, this is where we're at. Here, I'll flip it around real quick if you want to take a look at the courthouse. It's kind of quiet this morning. There's a couple of TV crews out there. I think that's Court TV. They're here. There's the entrance. Most of the attorneys, park on either side of the courthouse. This courthouse is fairly big. We're in downtown Boise. Just yesterday, if you can believe this, I was here every day for 2 months last year. Just yesterday, that area up there, you can go out and stand on that balcony. Have a smoke break, have a little break. It's 1 floor above where Chad's trial is taking place, which is the courtroom over there on that side, the 4th floor. So I might be going out for some fresh air. Thanks to the kind spectator here at the court who told me about it. She's like, hey, you got to come here and look at this. So that's just an interesting thing I've learned about the courthouse. Someone's asking, what are the food options around here? Not many. Well, food is the most important thing to talk about. I'm with you. There's a grocery store right here that a lot of people go to. It's called Winco. And then down the street, there's a Chipotle, which is pretty good. We don't have those in Idaho Falls, so I really enjoy the Chipotle. A Panda Express, but there's really not, we have such a short amount of time for lunch that there's really not a lot of places to go, and I don't really want to lose my parking spot. So I bring a lunch and I eat it in the car. And it's kind of a nice, peaceful, 30-minute break. All right, well, I appreciate you all watching. I hope this is still interesting to you. We're just getting started. I know jury selection can be tedious and repetitive. You hear a lot of the same questions, a lot of the same analogies, a lot of the same instruction over and over and over. It is interesting to hear the jurors respond, though, and hear, what they think and what they, feel and why they feel they should or shouldn't be on the jury. So we're going to go in. We're going to continue to follow it. And tonight, Courtroom Insider Nancy Grace is going to be there. Nancy Grace, the one and only. She has some strong thoughts about this case, as you can imagine. Tonight, 6:30 Mountain Time. You can watch that. And if you missed my interview with Keith Morrison last night, we've posted that. I hope you'll go watch it. Such a delightful interview. And then on Thursday, we have Vinny Politan from Court TV. He has some really fascinating things to say about this case as well. All right, we'll see you soon.